Ah, Battlefront 2. Some hate it, and no one seems to like it. If you've been living under a rock for the last couple of weeks, EA has implemented a pay-to-win system into the new Battlefront 2, where players are given an advantage by investing money into the game on top of the £50 you have spent on the game. This would have created an unfair battleground for players where the richest are rewarded and the poorest are left to suffer. However, this was avoided when EA quickly disabled microtransactions, and therefore leading many to question whether EA is really that bad. Now, I want to begin by saying how amazing this game is, which I know is very controversial itself. The graphics, the gameplay, the equality, okay, maybe not the last one. Anyway, I've been really having fun on this game in the past couple of weeks. I've managed to obtain at least 30 hours into this game, which hopefully qualifies myself to make this judgment. I found that the game is very enjoyable. I completed the campaign and was very pleased with the storyline and the gameplay. It may not quite compare to some campaigns, but for a multiplayer focused game, I feel they did a good job, especially how it ties into the films. I've also played a fair bit of the arcade mode. A friend and I found ourselves indulged in a split screen co-op mode where we had to kill a certain amount of enemies, and it getting progressively challenging as we tried to complete the missions with many disadvantages. However, it did get a bit repetitive as the objective was always to kill a certain amount of troops. Despite this, the mode satisfied us enough. The main part of the game is its multiplayer, and let me tell you, it is fun. There is a great range of maps, guns, heroes, objectives, and abilities, but more on that later. Galactic Conquest is by far my favourite mode as you fight your way progressively through objectives. I've also been enjoying Strike, which is smaller, more objectively based, but still a lot of fun. Starfighter Assault could be a game in itself, no word of a lie. It is incredibly detailed, and the new systems like missile dodging, objectives, and aiming is a tremendous step up from Battlefront 1. Heroes vs Villains was a little disappointing though, especially as you've got to unlock most of the heroes. In addition, apart from Boba Fett, the heroes with the guns are mostly useless in this game mode. Blast is, well, Blast. I personally don't find it enjoyable running around shooting people, which is a bit ironic as I am a COD fan, but I do know some do, and this mode is necessary for the game. Now that I've given a quick overview of my opinion on the game, I'm going to go into more detail in some things that I think EA and DICE have done brilliantly, also some things they have done terribly. I really like the new battle points, like really like it. This admirable new system rewards players for kills and playing the objective. These rewards range from map exclusive ground vehicles to starfighters in the sky to heroes with lightsabers. It makes sense. You play well, so you get good things. And don't worry if you're a poorer player. Battle points are reasonably balanced, allowing most players to play as heroes by the end of the game. The rewards are well balanced themselves. Used wittily, heroes can dominate a game. Take my gameplay as an example. I'm playing as Darth Maul and choose not to chase Yoda. I know I will face lots of clones if I were to follow him, and therefore wait until my team caught up. Again and again, I pull out of fights which I know I would win, but would leave me vulnerable. Through good knowledge of the map and my hero, I'm able to stay as Darth Maul for an extended amount of time, but also getting kills where I can. However, if you are impatient and a bit unlucky, you could find yourself in a sticky situation and overpowered by your surrounding enemy quickly. And this is what I love. The game also rewards staying as a team, as you're able to overpower heroes and vehicles. The battle point system is just perfect for a game like Star Wars, and I do love it. But please do buff the flamethrower guys a little. The maps in this game are stunning, detailed and diverse. Who can't like the Runyips bathing in the swamps of Yavin 4, or the Ronto that strolls down the streets of Mos Eisley? Yes, it wasn't easy finding the name of that creature. There are also so many different planets and maps. In fact, Battlefront 2 has maps taking place on 11 different planets, creating at least 20 maps, and that doesn't even include the 5 space maps, and DICE have put oodles of effort into every single one. On the other hand, Call of Duty World War 2 has 13 maps, including the war maps, and these maps are miniature compared to DICE's Battlefront 2 maps. There's obviously been so many people who have devoted their lives to this game, and it's a shame that this has been overshadowed by EA's thirst for money. EA has seemed to have changed its slogan in recent years, from "it's in the game" to "it's in the game if you give us more money." I mean, just look at FIFA. I used to laugh at my brother when he used to waste his birthday money on FIFA packs to earn better players, and then to be forgotten next year when the new FIFA is released. However, now I hate him. Okay, maybe not quite, but close. EA's thirst for money has been fueled by FIFA generating billions just through microtransactions. People like my brother have doomed the gaming industry.
But wait, I thought microtransactions were disabled, so Battlefront 2 isn't pay to win?
Oh, sorry, I meant suspended, meaning microtransactions will return. Unfortunately, Battlefront 2 is doomed. Or is it not? So far, I haven't faced any noticeable inequality in the game. In my opinion, the new star cards which you unlock through loot crates don't make too much of a difference. Of course, it might reduce your recharge time by a couple of seconds, or you get 10 more points of health. But does it really matter? I mean, I was able to skip the entire progressive system of the assault class by unlocking the last weapon through a supply crate. Was I overpowered? Was it unfair? Not really. I still got a few kills, but I still died a few times. I really don't think loot crates support the game, but the great outcry by many people has. Of course, I don't support loot crates or EA's obsession of putting microtransactions into every crack it can, but I don't think the game is ruined. In fact, the game is brilliant, and don't be put off by all this hysteria. So, I feel you've understood my point. I hate loot crates, I hate inequality across the battlefield, and I hate EA. But I don't hate Battlefront 2. There is so much good in Battlefront 2, and if you are considering buying it, please do buy it. But do not invest in any microtransactions. With 3 DLCs adding more maps, more heroes and more campaign, the game has great potential, and I take my hat off to DICE for putting so much effort and heart into this game. Talking about effort, this video took me a while to put together, and it would be greatly appreciated if you could leave a like and subscribe for future content. Anyway, I think I've voiced my opinion on the new Battlefront 2 enough, and I will see you guys and girls in the next video. Peace out, guys.